Today we will be discussing the Motorola APX6000XE portable radio. The fire district is currently in the process of replacing the current Harris portable radios with this Motorola portable radio. The radio looks different than the current radios, but the Motorola's are similar in function. There are multiple microphones on the radio and on the speaker mic to eliminate background noise and improve communications. The mouse keypad allows the firefighters to navigate the main screen and choose options during operation. The menu select buttons allow the user to choose the corresponding option on the main screen. Press and hold the home button to quickly return to your primary program channel. The battery on the Motorola is different in design as the Harris radios. To remove the battery, there are two tabs on each side of the radio. You are to press those in and slide the radio out. If you notice, on the battery there is a guide or a channel that corresponds with the portable radio. Ensure that this is aligned properly and slide it in until you feel a positive lock. Pull on the battery to ensure it is in position. Do not just throw the battery in there and slam it home, as this may cause damage to both the radio and the battery itself. On the reverse side of the main screen, you have your channel selector visible, your volume control, the antenna, and then you have a microphone at the very top and a large speaker with the battery significantly more visible on this side. The radio case is manufactured with high impact green composite to increase visibility and protect the radio. On the side of the radio, the purple button at the top will audibly announce the channel the radio is currently selected on. You have your push to talk, which is indented to prevent accidental activation, and then there are two programmable buttons on the side that currently are not programmed and are available for future expansion. The push to talk button functions as it does currently with the radios. Press and hold to transmit and then release. The top of the portable radio, you have the volume control, channel selector, emergency button. There is an ABC switch right below the channel selector, and this corresponds with north, south, and west talk groups in the programming of the radio. On the front by the LCD, between the channel selector and the LCD on the top, you have a lock, a keypad lock button. And then you have a visible LCD that displays channel and battery information. The microphone is a Motorola XE500. Incorporates new technology and changes in design to make it better and safer for us to use on the fire ground. It uses 5 integrated microphones and an audio engine to boost the gain and limit background noise for better communications. The push to talk button works the same as the portable radio, is indented to prevent accidental activations. The square dot button below the push to talk currently turns the backlighting of the radio on and off. There is a flashlight on the front of the speaker mic, which allows for limited visibility. To turn the flashlight on, press and hold, and it will activate. On the top, you have a channel selector similar to what's found on the portable radio. your emergency activation button, you have transmit, and then a Bluetooth activation when the radio is connected to a Bluetooth device. On the side top corner is a volume control. To turn volume up, press up. To turn the volume down is pull down. On the back of it, there's a 360-degree clip along with a D-ring to connect on the main screen of the radio. You will see when you turn the radio on, it will go through a load screen.
Greater Naples Ops 1.
It will audibly announce the channel it's set to. On the main screen, you will have the signal strength meter. You will have a scan feature, which looks like a little Z that tells you if the radio's in scan or not. Battery level, a indicator if Bluetooth is turned on. It will have your talk group, the channel you're set to, the radio identifier, who the radio is programmed to, and then you have your main screen indicators. Presently, you have scan, zone up, zone down. With the mouse wheel, you can scroll through the menu functions. And we will talk about those a little bit later in the video. To turn the radio on and off of scan, with the menu select button,
Scan off. Scan on.
to scroll through the various talk groups,
South zone.
you can go zone up,
West zone. South zone. Greater Naples. North zone. Greater Naples Ops 1.
As I mentioned on the top, the ABC switch will quickly change you from north
South zone.
to south
Greater Naples Ops. West zone.
to west.
North zone.
The menu
Greater
select,
Naples Ops 1.
you can scroll through. You can select your zones from a list. The scan list allows you to add or remove temporarily scanned channels throughout the group. This will only remove the radio channels from scan temporarily. Once the radio is turned off, it will reset back to its default programming. Your Bluetooth activation. This allows you to turn on and off the Bluetooth functionality of the radio, and is where you'll go to pair the officer's speaker mic to the particular portable. There is a location feature that gives you current latitude and longitude along with time and date. There is Wi-Fi functionality with the radio. Currently, it is disabled. For future expansion of the radio systems, various features may be activated. The home button returns you to your primary screen, and then you have the ability to lock the keypad
Lock on.
to ensure you don't accidentally change a channel or a talk group.
Keypad lock off.
When you're charging the portable radio, it is recommended to turn the radio off, and this prevents accidental activation of the emergency button on the radio. When you're utilizing the portable, there may be times when you'll be unable to transmit and you will receive a long, busy tone similar to the portables we currently have. In the event you experience this, press and hold the push to talk, and this will put your radio into a queue, essentially waiting in line for when the system comes available, and you will get an additional audible that allows you to transmit. If you press and hold multiple times and you keep getting the busy signal, again, hold the push to talk button down and allow the radio to put you into a queue, and when the system frees up, you will be able to transmit. To pair the speaker mic on your Scott facepiece for the officers, to pair this, you will, with the menu select, scroll to Bluetooth or BT, press. You will want to ensure that your Bluetooth is on. Take your voice amp on your Scott facepiece, press and hold. Until you have a solid red indicator on the voice amp. When it becomes available, you will go to select device, and then you will see Scott Amp OC35 come up. Select connect. You'll get a confirmation that is connected, and now your voice amp is connected to the portable radio. To disconnect, you can power off your voice amp. And it will disconnect from it. You can also turn the Bluetooth off, disconnecting the portable radio. This video does not replace the need for further training and familiarization. I highly encourage all of you to train on these radios at your station when you receive them. The time to figure out the radios is not on the fireground, and this life-saving device is important to be familiar and comfortable with as you utilize them. Thank you. As